Okay. Oh, I put my close my door. Now that my food is ready, once again, I'm going to scare myself later. Get my music stopped. Not my music, more like music I found. But nice music, though. I have my food. I have my stream. Hmm. There we go. Let's see if I can get this whole case done in one sitting. Hmm. Phoenix, why are you in the hospital? A long story. Fugitive data. Fawles. Valerie forgot about that. That was a whole year before me and I ever met a death row inmate. And now time for the case that explains most of it, not all of it. Okay, all right. You didn't kill anybody? Ooh, lied in the testimony. Hmm. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed, and about 8 hours later, this one was murdered before the police could recapture him. Well, that guy looks familiar. He looks cooler now in the present than he looks in the past. Hmm. Today you're the finest. Oh, thank you. Escaped death row convict for a first trial. Thing. Good news is we can't press him on the first case that he did. Can't charge him for that case. You can't charge him technically for escaping, right? My vegetables are done. Mm-mm-mm. The prosecutor is fresh out of his diaper, so who is it? Harry Fawles. What's the reference in that name? $20. Is that right? Yep. 20, 23, 27. And this is old Edgeworth. Well, this is the more fucking like prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh boy. A certain witness's testimony. Listening to Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. That she witnessed Mr. Fawles throw his young victim into the river. So, you're saying there's a motive? That's not how this works, Judge. A younger gumshoe. Gumshoe. Who was Gumshoe this time? Oh. Huh. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. Let's get to the Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. The victim and the defendant met here on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. You captured the police checkpoint trying to make his getaway, sir. Why would you take a dead body with you, though? Why would you not just... There's the easy thing right here. Why would you just toss her into the river? Despise conjecture. One of the mistaken this guy would drink you for morning tea. Okay. I feel like this should have been the first case. And then the third case should have been this, the other one. Okay, let's talk. What? When Quad Sergeant Arthur was a defendant? What's the proof of that? Okay. Fawles, 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Yeah. Okay. A bridge up on the mountain, but why meet there? It's the same bridge, it's the important bridge. I noticed now they have that little shing, like little ding on opening a can. Pop. I'm noticing now they have like a nice like ding whenever you hear like the red text go on. Oh, that's some good drink. Yeah. Yeah, why didn't she mention the phone call? She's meeting with an escaped convict who has a history of, may have a grudge against her. You think she would have like asked for backup or something? Interesting. Man always seemed to get stabbed in the back. Nothing. I don't do no nothing. Interesting, man. "30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint." The white scarf. Ooh, coffee candy? Wear a white scarf for identification. I mean, to be fair, that could have been dropped anyway. It could also be in the river. Hey, Mary. Welcome to the Flashback arc. It's Mia Fey's first case. Wait till you see who her partner is. Her legal partner, by the way. 'Cause that's her prosecutor. That's Gumshoe. Who was the killer in the last game? What was the last one you did, Saw? Oh, it was just the guy who was faking being Phoenix, right? The red guy, the very angry guy. Hmm. And remember this. Oh, yeah. And that's her legal partner. Look a little familiar. Remember, this case is set before. This case is set before the case where Phoenix Wright is the defendant, the first case in the game. So this is the first case that happens, and in that case is the second one. And this is also, yeah, and this is also Edward's first case. And a younger Gumshoe. It's not even a white scarf. Oh, and the backstory behind this is escaped death row convict, supposedly kills the person who was a key witness against him 5 years ago. God damn it. I'm depressed, like it's nobody's business. A female college student? Hmm. Oh, Sam. Where do you have to be standing to take this picture? Spirits that live there. Just an end. I wonder if he's Canadian. What the fuck? criminal shoved the criminal down, victim from behind, and stabbed her in the back. Okay, well... Fuck! Oh, wait, hold on. Why is the clothes clean? There's a light drizzle coming down, correct? No, the guy with the coffee is hot without his mask. I think he's cooler with the mask, honestly, but I can see people still saying he's hot without the mask. I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. Well, I mean, just in general, her clothes. Exactly. Recall the testimony of the conditions on the bridge that day. It was drizzling and foggy, dusky bridge was all wet. The victim really had fallen down her stomach on top of the bridge, and the front of her coat would have been covered in mud. Oh, stop being an ass kisser. Come on, man. Yeah, I can. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Hey, bitch! Stop calling me kitten! What's the lie here? Did the victim discover it in the trunk? The witness showing the defendant and the victim? Or the witness testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder? Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Oh! It's gotta be the witness's testimony, right? During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. If there was truly a decisive witness in this case, yeah, he would have called them in the first place. Over gumshoe? Yeah. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. The prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court or appear to present a witness at any time. Jeez, I wonder who this witness is. Female college student. Bruh. Brosif. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Nah, fuck her. Melissa Foster, huh? Nah, bullshit. And the plot thickens. Yeah, where were you standing? It had to be over here. Small but powerful. Yeah, that sounds about right. I will make her cry as much as I want. Fuck this bitch. Not for what, well, okay. What, dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly? You faker. Okay, okay. They just started fighting. Can you describe this again? What? Oh my god, this fucking SIMP. Hmm. I would be very careful here. You said you took a photo when they were fighting, but they do not look like they're fighting in this photo. You said you took a photo of the crucial moment. Is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. Is this a different person? No, it's not. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? How is she not in jail? This one? Oh, remember I said this is the first case. This isn't the second case. This is the first case chronologically. If you remember the first case in this game, like play-wise, they specifically are like, oh, haha, we meet again. You, so I met you again, you. Well, this is how they met. The film? What? All the ones are the witness herself playing along among the wildflowers. Has a timer feature built into it. Oh, Jed, shut the fuck up. You're not helping. At least the other judge is less of a simp. Come on now. So, here comes the fun part. I have to pick which of these two is either this one, which is it 10 yards or 10 feet? 10 yards is different than 10 feet. Holy shit. I'm gonna try this one. Okay, it's this one. Yeah. Your testimony is a joke. I don't give a fucking shit. I will make her cry once again. Let me see them tears. One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse. It's simple. Just look at the diagram of the area. According to the testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were and the victim turned around and tried to run, well, yeah. You said 10 yards, but you couldn't have ran even 5 because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side. It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it. Oh, music died down. The diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. There's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. Yeah, I can't technically prove that the bridge was broken during the quote-unquote murder. No, no. Okay. After you stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Okay, there's no way that could be the truth. Carried her over to the car. I suppose that's the only way he could have made sure the body stayed hidden. Leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Bullshit. You're 40 feet or yards or whatever above a fucking raging river that you can't get bodies out of if they fall in there. Mocha latte. Would it be Eagle River? It's really a broken down bridge or hidden away from the mountains. Also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. Like a spirit channeling dojo? Nice. I have to save. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth himself pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Yeah, so why put him back in I put her in a car. Once again, Edgeworth has an answer to this, huh? No matter how odd you may find the killer's body disposal, that's what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness says. Well, this claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. After you stabbed her in the back, you quickly picked her up in his arms and carried her over the car, broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. Think about this for a second. We brought this witness in after the first witness, which was Gumshoe. How does she know this is a stolen car? Damn it. That's because I'm cautious. I don't know how much I'm going to be losing later on. If you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. Putting salt in your coffee? Ugh. Broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body there. Found on Dusky Bridge. So that fell off, which makes sense. That does not, well, that makes sense, but she should know that. Already did this. We'll run this. Yeah, the old ball and chain. Let me see for a second. He quickly picked her up in his arms. And music starts again. I will save scum in this game if I have to, I swear. Wait. Wait. You can't see the car from here. Oh god, this is an easy one and I fucked that up. Well, Miss Foster, looks like you've done it this time. Made a crucial mistake. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes. It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have seen the photo from that day is here. You see what I mean? If you even try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. But it was a witness who presented this as evidence, as it counts. This is the location the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. The outcropping is being referenced to is really more like a cliff. You should have been completely cut off by this cliff. Even if you claim to have seen the... But you still claim to be able to see the killer's car. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. You can't, bitch, you can't just... How did she know that? How did she know that he broke into the trunk? Here we go. Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you're gonna have a lot more of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. It doesn't work. You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers, but even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches. We know that car is from a couple, like a random other people, so she can't be the owner of the car, but she can be if she is the one who put it in the. Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse inside herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Fawles had been the one who put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means the key would have still been in the ignition. Well, unless they tried to take the key with them, but then how would he? No, that's impossible because he would have had the key with him. He would have to drive the car to that location anyway, so he would have to have the key with him. That could have been Mr. Fawles that put the body in the trunk. The corpse could only have been in the trunk when this incident occurred. I already know the time she was taking photographs. Was she? On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this might have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. It's a timed photo. It's got a timer on it. Come on. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it. Even a mini tripod. Why, it's almost as if she just bought this camera just to take this picture. Yep. Oh, fuck me. I forgot, it's either out here or it's in the car itself. Yes, she had to put the body in the trunk before the defendant returned. If Valerie Hawthorne was already dead, then who is this? The Batman is famous for spirits, so maybe you think it was the ghost of the victim? Well, it could have been a spirit, right? No! That's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Thank you, Edgeworth. You reminded me of what actually is the truth. Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Fawles. But we already established that you couldn't have put her in the trunk. You don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. Who exactly is the victim in this photo? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. This is just like the DL6 case, where the killer kills the victim and then pretends to be the victim, and then Edgeworth ends up being the one to like look like the killer to that person. It's the same thing that happens to Edgeworth years later down. The woman that Mr. Fawles met on the bridge that day, well, it's not the DL6 case, it's the case that's about the DL6 case. But the woman that Mr. Fawles met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Fawles himself believed the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. The defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in federal penitentiary. Couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. The note says I have a white scarf for identification. Mr. Fawles had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Fawles who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Miss Melissa Foster? Why did she do it? Court is in recess. Let's go. All right, this is a good place for me to stop and go to the bathroom quickly. Make sure to double tap. I'll be right back. I'll be right I'm back, but I'm also kind of annoyed. My stream deck is not working the way that it's supposed to be working, which is sad. But at least it does everything else right. I gotta turn down my mic. So I know that works. Now it's back up to what it's supposed to be. But in terms of actually, like, it's supposed to mute itself when I press into it, and that's not working. And I'm wondering if that's... Nope. It's only an OBS thing. It's not even a Discord thing. Oh, geez, okay, cool. There's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Motive. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. One more thing. The incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. You did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Did you say Hawthorne? As in... Valerie Hawthorne? Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. The girl, let her go. Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but wrong. To protect, no protect sister. Valerie betray me, betray us. Everything, all lies, all make-believe, kidnapping too. Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Just 25, 6 years ago, 19. Okay. No, 5 years ago, 20. Ooh. 6, 14. I'd do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. The kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by, yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too. Dahlia's family rich, jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for 2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer because she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is the usual thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She'd shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in the arm. Dahlia, she jump in river. She jumped on purpose? That man, Terry Fawles, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. Why did she lie? There's one thing, Zebra Boy. My sister Tingover, tell me, Mr. Fawles, where is it? The $2 million diamond. It disappeared with Dahlia? When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing, along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Okay. They never found Dahlia Hawthorne, who's supposed to be dead. Let's look at this victim note from Valerie. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth comes out. 2 days ago. Talk to a dead person? I mean, we could do that in this game. We have spirit mediums and spirit channelers and all that stuff, but my teen angel. 14. Ooh, you were robbing cradles before diamonds. Yeah, ooh. She was kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. A brave young lady. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all. Oh my god. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Get this guy off the stand. Get this guy off the fucking, jeez. Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for a click, she lights right up. Let's go. Let's go. A grudge? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Oh! You forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Wait. We couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? If I had been wearing a white scarf that day, he probably would have tried to kill me. Hmm. You have lost. Hmm. No, lost no more details. Okay. Okay. Look more like a digger than a hiker. Oh, that's a good one. Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains. But there are plenty of mountains are close and easy to get to. That's not a goth thing to say. Counts it kind of is. Edwin, shut the fuck up. Let her answer. Yeah, it's a very old trick to be like, oh, she got the witness has seen this evidence beforehand. I did this one already, right? Alright. I pressed everything I can, so now I have to find the right thing to present. Okay. This scarf isn't white, it's blue. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf in the victim more as identification. This scarf right here. The scarf the policeman was wearing. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. Man, if you're colorblind, you cannot be playing this game. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Sorry, but not this time. The witnesses confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. It's true. There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The victim's note. Witness, have you ever seen this note? I wonder about that. This note shows Mr. Fawles' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear a white scarf for identification. Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Fawles is one, the person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne is another. And finally, one more person. A person that no one would have suspected. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name right there. And yet she's mentioned in this note. You said she was killed, but was she really? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago when she fell off the Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were alive, she would be 19 now. Listen, Foster, I believe that's the same age you are. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Or as what Phoenix Wright calls her, Dolly. Edgeworth? Edgeworth, you fucking piece of shit. If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. Edgeworth, you piece of shit. This is the old Edgeworth. This is the one that we first encountered in like the first game. The just like, I want you here evidence. Well, I don't have to show you anything if I don't have to, you know. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? Also, you can't. That means Terry is an innocent man in the first case. An accidental witness to a crime? Bullshit. Accident, I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. Now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. With 2 people that she knows. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. How dare you? What? I think getting a little push in the right direction. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. Let's fucking go. Woo-wee. You just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all. Whether you win or lose, it's up to you. The story starts after Terry Fawles escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, "Talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out." Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. Her own fucking sister. Am I really gonna present the fucking jewel as evidence? Dahlia and Valerie and Terry Fawles. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Your Honor, defense would like to request further testimony. Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. My little maple leaf? Get the... Yeah. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fawles. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fawles in the arm. That's when Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money, so I decided to change my identity and start a new life. About that kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. That's weird. As a tutor. You were tutoring him, Mr. Fawles? Mr. Fawles came to the house to tutor you. Quite a clever fellow. I heard the diamond was valued in the neighborhood of $2 million. Why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on the mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. He shot my client in the arm? What a dangerous thing to do considering you are being held hostage. Mr. Fawles was holding a knife in his right hand. Ooh, a bloodthirsty grin. So how did you survive? So what's the truth then? That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible. I 100% think her sister helped her, you know, start a new life. A Jezebel. Ooh, can't pose a hoax. One day it's gonna do a trick where it's gonna be like, it looks like I failed it, but I don't, and I'm not gonna notice that because I keep on resetting. Shoving me off the bridge from behind. Shot Mr. Fawles in the arm. Okay, that happened. That happened. That did happen. She did shoot him. This didn't happen. So this thing, come on, shoving me off the bridge from behind. That's the thing. It's the bridge. So if you notice, I'll use this because I don't like present anything, accidentally present something. If you notice, this bridge hasn't changed in 5 years, but there's guards up there, which means that technically speaking, she couldn't have been pushed off. She could have been pushed off any normal way, even if she's like young. So it's not this. If it's not this, then it's the map. Because either way, it's either this thing, which shows that she can be pushed off to the side, or it's this thing, which they've already proven. They're like, oh, as Edward said, you know, she couldn't have been pushed off. No, this place must have been, the bridge must have been completely fine on the day of the, you know, this case, which means back then it must have been fine as well, which means that she couldn't have been pushed off from behind. This gap over on the right couldn't exist in the bridge. So how did she fall off? You said that Mr. Fawles pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible. I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. The bridge hadn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, oh, let's say it's over there. Yep, you would have landed flat on the thing. Smashed with the bedrock below. I forgot that they said that that was the case. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Why didn't they think of that before? Water level in the river may not have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. Then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. True, the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. Therefore, he could have unwillingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. Nope. What you view this as the start of Miss Faye's assault. I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Fawles panicked. Therefore, he would have unwillingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm supposed to say that's impossible. This part introduces this one. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. Wires like this would have been a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and yet already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fawles had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valley Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. There's no time for him to pick up somebody and throw him. Throwing the witness off the bridge, that was clearly impossible. Well, I don't think it's possible, but it's not probable. Valley Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. Why was there a fucking tiger sound effect? Perhaps, but still, it is exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. This 14-year-old faked her own death just to get a diamond. Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. At $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Fawles to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Oh, look at that! The witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped her make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Yep. Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. Keep on saving, because I'm not going to come with something that I'm not going to be able to beat normally. On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Fawles, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her notes. See, Edward, now you're getting it. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Oh, look at that. It's the true Dahlia. Me. Oh, say it with such contempt. One more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that. Well, evidence the trial is over. Who decided that? In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Fawles. I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million. Uh-oh. It's true. It's true, you are alive. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth. The real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Please, water. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. It was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. Then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia. You fucking simp. God fucking damn it. You think she... According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? If you were watching the car... There's a contradiction. He would be watching the bridge, not the car. Well, no. He'd be watching the bridge. Shit. Are you certain that this was Allie Hawthorne? The woman I met, she was different from that woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. She told the truth. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could do. That's all I can think to do, she said. It was Valerie, not my Dahlia. Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever necessary to protect her, won't you? Okay. I was in front of the bridge. How could she stand in front of you? So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? You wait on that bridge? You sure of that? You're sure, huh? Well then I'm sure too, Mr. Fawles. I'm sure that you're lying. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo, it's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be on at the end of the bridge, right? The victim at it's the victim at the edge of the bridge. Yeah, exactly. Come on now. School's in session. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Fawles, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Fawles, please don't get so worked up. We just want to know the truth. It's old tempo about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dolly, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree there. Oh, look at that! Look at that necklace. Where have I seen that necklace before? Huh. Uh-oh, with that much time. The other could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. There's no mistaking it. Oh! Mr. Fawles? That's enough, please. I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. No, stop the trial, Your Honor. We need a recess. I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Mr. Fawles! Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee. Mr. Fawles! And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a round soap that cut so deep into my soul, I thought it'd never heal. That's why I never realized this ever since I've been playing this game. In the first case, every time Phoenix Wright is like talking about his Dolly and about how she's so sweet and she's so wonderful, and she punches Grossberg and Grossberg's like, what are you doing? Back in the day when I played this, I was like, oh, she's just jealous. But now I'm just like, no, she's like, this motherfucker. God fucking damn it. He doesn't know. Punch, punch. He doesn't know the relationship he's in. This fucking bitch, you know? It's finding out someone's marrying fucking the woman from Misery or some shit. You're just like, what are you doing? It didn't click with me until this playthrough. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. He'll get over it. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable, that witch. But Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's my fault that Mr. Fawles killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Oh, it's his music! Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. And then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Because remember, after that case, it's like that's important evidence, right? With the poison bottle. And then what did she do in that exact case? She went in the courtroom and found this guy and was like, oh, hey, Mr. Wright, you're so wonderful. And then gave him the necklace. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put up on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. This whole entire case, and not only this game, but the last 2 games, everything comes together in one case. Which, we're just going to do the opening part, and then we're going to stop there. Give you guys a tease. The final case of the game. The final case of the original trilogy. Tashicho. The sacred, the treasured Korean village heirloom whose name means 7-branched sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. The case of the first case, the second game, first game, the second game, like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. The third game. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Oh, and that's where we'll stop for today. And join us next time, tomorrow. Oh, we were just chatting. Join us next time, tomorrow, when we start the final case. And if you remember what I said when I was playing the first game, when I said that the DO6 case is when everything comes together, and I was like, well, there's actually one more case where everything comes together. It is this case. It is the grand finale that even future Ace Attorney games, well, actually, no, the last case of Apollo Justice has everything together so fucking nicely. It's, oh god, so good. But this is the case that made me go like, oh shit, damn. Like, I understand your narrative, you know. I didn't respect your game. Not like the game as in game, but like, you know, like. But yeah. So tomorrow, we're gonna be doing. Oh, if I'm gonna raid while I'm talking. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing more Ace Attorney, and then we're gonna take a break from Ace Attorney on Thursday to play some Duck Detective. Most likely, I may switch that up depending. I may do that on Saturday instead because I have a wild card for Saturday, and it depends on if people are free and whatnot. But yeah, and Duck Detective supposedly it's only like 2 to 3 hours, so we could definitely knock that out on the stream. But I'm also bad, so we'll see how that is. Let's go and find someone to raid. Let's go say hi to let's go say hi to Juzo. That'd be a good time, a swell time. What's our message? Let's see what's our message gonna be. Wait, message Juzo. Oh wait, hold on. Type May's message. He's playing. He's playing Batman Arkham Knight. So we're gonna do a high cut a low punny Batman. I would have done Winter anyway, but I feel like this is funner. This should be pretty fun. Anyhow, I will see you guys all tomorrow for more Ace Attorney, Thursday for Duck Detective, Saturday for a wild card stream, and then that's it. And then the next week after that, I'll be finishing up Ace Attorney and maybe starting some Final Fantasy 14 stuff, a special thing I want to do with that. Anyway, bye.